Engine humming like it knows my mind, leaving crowded days somewhere behind. Street after street, the silence grows, taking me where nobody knows. Blue reflections drift across the dash, like little memories fading fast. The city's pulse begins to slow, matching every mile I let go. No destination waiting, no pressure on these wheels. The farther that I wander, the more alive I feel. This blue hour keeps calling my name, turning every mile into something changed. Windows down with the night flowing through, like the whole world painted itself in blue. Every corner leaves another weight behind, every highway clears another piece of my mind. This blue hour knows exactly what I need, just the road and me. Overpasses stretched like silver veins, guiding quiet thoughts through open lanes. Traffic fades into scattered lights, giving space to unfinished nights. Every signal changes right on cue, like the city wants to pull me through. Nothing asking me to explain, only motion washing off the day. Every turn reminds me some answers never chase. Sometimes all you need is a little open space. This blue hour keeps calling my name, turning every mile into something changed. Windows down with the night flowing through, like the whole world painted itself in blue. Every corner leaves another weight behind, every highway clears another piece of my mind. This blue hour knows exactly what I need, just the road and me, just the road and me. Some people run toward the noise, I find myself between the lines, where engines sing instead of voices, and the darkness feels alive. Maybe freedom isn't somewhere, maybe it's this drive. This blue hour rewrites how I breathe, every mile becoming part of me. The pavement carries stories without a sound, while the city slowly settles down. Nothing waiting at the journey's end, nothing broken left to mend. This blue hour isn't just a place, it's the feeling I can never replace. So I'll keep driving until the night becomes my favorite memory. Foot off the pedal, hands easy on the wheel. No reason left to force the way I feel. The boulevard stretches beyond the haze, pulling me deeper through electric waves. Everything finally slows enough to hear my own thoughts waking up. No map beside me, no schedule to chase. Sometimes the best direction is giving time its space. I'm living on cruise control, letting every mile unfold. No fighting where the current goes, just following that glow. Cruise control, nothing pulling at my soul. The farther that these tires roll, the lighter I become. Glass towers shimmer like forgotten dreams, floating quietly beside the stream of streets. Green lights greet me one by one, like the evening knows where I'm from. Every overpass carries echoes away, leaving yesterday behind today. Momentum writes a different song, teaching me where I belong. Every open avenue offers something new. Freedom isn't running, it's learning to cruise. I'm living on cruise control, letting every mile unfold. No fighting where the current goes, just following the glow. Cruise control, nothing pulling at my soul. The farther that these tires roll, the lighter I become. Maybe peace was never waiting at the finish line ahead. Maybe it was hidden inside the road instead. Some journeys heal you before they ever I'm living on cruise control, leaving fear beyond the road. Every passing signal whispers, you don't have to carry yesterday. Cruise control, breathing deeper than before. If tomorrow finds me anywhere, let it find me moving forward. Cruise control, that's exactly where I need to be. Every avenue remembers your name somehow, though nobody ever speaks it aloud. That corner cafe still catches my eye, like it saved a piece of another July. The crossing where we left too long still feels frozen inside that song. Funny how familiar roads can keep conversations buried underneath. I didn't come here searching for yesterday again, but memories travel quietly around familiar bends. These streetlights know our story, even after all this time, casting little fragments across the corners of my mind. Every glowing signal brings another moment back. Funny how the smallest places remember what we had. An old bookstore passes on my right, still wearing the same soft amber light. The diner where we stayed past two still feels unfinished without you. Nothing here has really changed, only different faces in the frame. Yet every block keeps whispering about a life that used to breathe. Some roads hold laughter long after it's gone. Some places keep playing the echoes we leave on. These streetlights know our story, even after all this time, casting little fragments across the corners of my mind. Every glowing signal brings another moment back. Funny how the smallest places remember what we had. Ooh, oh, oh. Maybe love never disappears, maybe it changes its address. Living inside ordinary places until someone drives past again. That's how a city learns your heart. These streetlights know our story better than photographs could tell. Every intersection keeps a chapter of itself. No bitterness behind me, no regret to outrun, just gratitude for every mile that carried what we'd become. These streetlights keep reminding me some journeys never really end. Navigation says another ride, but I let the moment pass me by. One more bridge, one more empty lane, one more chorus calling my name. Every shortcut loses its appeal when the silence finally feels this real. No destination pulling at my sleeve. Tonight I'm exactly where I need to be. The quickest route can always wait. Some nights deserve the scenic way. I missed exit 27 on purpose this time, trading a few more miles for a little more peace of mind. No one knows I'm wondering, no one's waiting up. Sometimes the longest road is where you find into the distance, each one offering another decision. The dashboard glows like quiet company, keeping every secret close to me. The engine never asks me why, it simply carries every passing mile. Funny how a little extra distance can feel like coming back to life. Every extra minute feels honestly earned. Some lessons only arrive when you don't make the turn. I missed exit 27 on purpose this time, trading a few more miles for a little more peace of mind. Nothing left behind me needs me right away. Some roads become medicine when you choose to stay. Maybe arriving isn't always winning, maybe slowing down is enough. Not every journey needs a reason, not every answer comes at once. Tonight the road understands me better than words ever could. Exit 27, and I'd probably do it again. Somewhere between the asphalt, I found a quieter version of myself. No finish line was waiting, no celebration ahead. Just another peaceful mile where restless thoughts finally rested. If home can wait a little longer, so can tomorrow. So can tomorrow. Your favorite jacket isn't hanging there. Still I glance beside me unaware. Funny how the mind creates a scene out of everything that's never been. I almost reached to say something, then remember I'm the only voice. Even so the empty leather smiles like imagination made a choice. Maybe loneliness has a gentle side. It paints familiar faces into midnight drives. That passenger seat feels like it belongs to you. Even with nobody there, it somehow pulls me through. Every curve reminds me some company can live inside the quiet spaces only memory can give. A favorite song begins without a plan. I catch myself pretending you'd reach the dial, laughing at the parts you always love, turning simple miles into worthwhile. The dashboard glow touches every corner, leaving nothing hidden in the dark. Sometimes absence isn't empty, sometimes it carries someone's spark. Certain people linger long beyond goodbye, not inside the mirror, inside your state of mind. That passenger seat feels like passenger seat till it feels perfectly complete. Holding every version of who we used to be. I never had to look beside me to know you traveled too, because every meaningful journey leaves somebody riding with you. Even when the road grows empty, the memory never does. The chorus faded into open air, leaving only whispers traveling there. Tiny waves floating through the speakers, like forgotten voices growing weaker. I reached to find another song, then paused before I moved along. Something in the empty frequency felt like it was speaking back to me. Not every silence needs filling in. Some quiet moments, nowhere to begin. There's beauty in the steady, between the stations tonight, between what I was hearing and what I couldn't find. Maybe every answer doesn't arrive as sound. Maybe peace is hidden when nothing can be found. The lane markers pass like measured time, drawing gentle rhythms through my eyes. The dashboard clock continued counting without demanding anything. The distant tower blinked alone, keeping watch above the unknown. Funny how an empty signal can somehow feel so full. The world keeps talking without a break. Still I found comfort inside the space. There's beauty in the static, between the stations tonight, between unfinished melodies and fading satellite lights. Every quiet interval carries something true. Sometimes the missing pieces teach a different view. Life keeps chasing louder moments while softer ones slip by. Maybe clarity arrives when every voice grows tired. Maybe we're meant to hear ourselves every once in a while. There's beauty in the static, flowing gently through the air. Not because it's empty, but because it leaves room there for thoughts to breathe freely, for hope to rearrange. Some frequencies don't play music, they quietly change us. And somehow that silence becomes the song we needed. dark wears a different shade of blue, like the avenue keeps changing moods. Office windows flicker in the distance, holding stories I'll never get to know. Glass reflections ripple on the pavement, painting pictures underneath my wheels. Funny how a sleeping metropolis can make somebody finally feel seen. No introductions, no need for names. This quiet giant knows me the same. These neon miles keep pulling me ahead, like the city's reading every thought I've never said. Every glowing boulevard feels like it's lighting up my soul. These neon miles remind me I was never driving alone. The whole world fades behind me as another district comes alive. These neon miles keep something in me alive. Late trains whisper underneath the streets, while rooftop signs keep dancing overhead. A lone cafe leaves its welcome glowing for strangers chasing one more hour instead. Every passing neighborhood feels different, speaking in a language made of light. Without a single word between us, the city understands tonight. Concrete conversations paint the evening blue. Some places somehow recognize you too. These neon miles keep pulling me ahead, like the city's reading every thought I've never said. Every glowing boulevard feels like it's lighting up my soul. These neon miles remind me I was never driving alone. Every avenue keeps proving there's beauty left to find. These neon miles rewrite my state of mind. Ooh, maybe every city has a heartbeat hidden underneath the sound, waiting for somebody who slows enough to listen. Tonight I finally did, and it answered back. These neon miles keep pulling me ahead, like every turn uncovers who I am instead. Every bridge connects more than one side of the road. It somehow joins together every version I have known. This endless constellation built from steel, light, and time didn't just give me somewhere to drive. It gave me somewhere to belong. These neon miles will always call me home. my mind, neither has the passing time. Every lane unfolds like open space, inviting me without a place. Billboards drift beyond my view, advertising dreams I've outgrown too. Tonight there's nothing left to chase, just endless rhythm, endless space. No finish waiting beyond the bend. Maybe this journey doesn't have to end. I've got no destination, and that's enough tonight. Every road unfolding feels like it's leading right. No promises to keep, no race against the dawn. I've got no destination, still somehow moving on. The rear view holds what used to matter, growing smaller with each passing mile. The windshield frames another chapter, written slowly in electric light. The tires carry quiet confidence, without asking where they'll land. Funny how uncertainty can finally feel like a plan. Every passing moment writes another page. Sometimes freedom lives beyond the map we made. I've got no destination, and that's enough tonight. Every curve reminds me some things don't need a guide. No answers in my pocket, no certainty to prove. I've got no destination, still finding something new. Maybe purpose isn't waiting at a single point ahead. Maybe it's collected gently in every mile we're given. Some roads aren't meant to end, only continue. I've got no destination, yet I've never felt so sure. Every mile becomes a reason to believe a little more. No finish line defines me, no rival makes me whole. I've got no destination, but I finally found control. If tomorrow asks where I was, tell it I was becoming myself. Same bridges crossing over quiet streams, same buildings reaching into painted dreams. I've passed this neighborhood 1,000 times, yet tonight it wears a different design. Nothing here was waiting to be new, the change was somewhere in my point of view. Funny what a little piece can do when it finally catches up to you. The world stays steady while I rearranged. Now every familiar road feels beautifully changed. Everything looks different when your mind lets go. Colors grow a little deeper than they did before. Nothing moved around me, still everything feels new. Maybe storefront signs glow softer than before, like they've been patient through every storm. Traffic rhythm sound almost like songs, instead of something to rush beyond. Every passing stranger carries on inside a life I'll never fully know. Somehow that thought brings comfort now, more than answers ever could. The night didn't change me, it simply revealed the version of myself I forgot was real. Everything looks different when your mind lets go. Every mile becomes a lesson you don't have to force. Nothing changed around me, still everything feels new. Maybe all this time I just needed a different view. Perspective isn't something you find, it's something you allow. The road never promised perfection, only another chance to look around. Sometimes that's enough to begin again. Everything looks different when your heart grows light. Every ordinary moment starts reflecting life. No miracle arrived here, no voice came breaking through, just a quiet understanding hidden in the view. Every turn became a teacher, every mile became the proof. The city stayed exactly where it was. I became someone new. Morning gathers quietly beyond the glass, softening every road I chose to pass. The engine settles into one last song, like it knew this ending all alone. Every mile became another page, every turn untied another weight. I started driving just to disappear, now I'm arriving fully here. Nothing was waiting at the journey's end, except the version of me I almost missed. I finally found my way home, not to a place I've always known, but to a peace I couldn't see, until the road gave it to me. Every mile became alive, leading me back through the night. I finally found my way home, inside myself. The streets awaken one by one, greeting the quiet morning sun. The same blue signs still guide the way, yet everything feels changed today. Not because the world became brand new, not because the sky found brighter hues. Something underneath my skin finally learned how to breathe again. Some journeys finish without applause, leaving only gratitude. uncertainty, only room to keep becoming. The night never asked me to be different, only honest enough to listen. Sometimes the longest drive is the shortest distance back to your soul. I finally found my way home, somewhere between the blue lit roads. Every chapter, every mile, quietly changed my state of mind. Now when the evening calls again, I welcome where the journey bends, because I know I'm never truly lost, as long as I remember who I am. The city gave me memories, the road gave me freedom, but the journey gave me